and I was just taking trades just to take trades, trying to win big. And then when you do that, you go on tilt. I could have passed the combine many a times, but once you're just doing crazy shit, trying to take big trades, trying to win the combine, and in 2 days, you're gonna lose. No matter how good you think you are, you may win, but you can't take that concept over into the live account once you pass your thing. Because that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, I'm just gonna get through this combine as fast as I can, just using any method that I can. And once I get to the live account, I'm going to pass it. Or I'm going to, use a better strategy, take my time and do things better. That's not how it works.
Senior performance coach at Topstep. That's right around day one. John.
Combine smash, baby.
Great, man. Happy Friday.
Woo! Yeah, man. Listen, I finally passed the Topstep 50K Trading Combine. I'm very excited. Well, I passed it, a couple of days ago. And I'm just getting to the video, but that's neither here nor there. I'm finally through it. I'm very excited. I came into it thinking that, I'm going to get in and pass it in a couple of days, and I'm going to be off to making all this money that these prop firms are talking about. And that was far from the truth. This is the reality of trading with prop firms. All right. So while Topstep is a great company, I actually ran into it watching a video of a young kid trading. Looks like he's doing good for himself. I've always heard about prop firms before, but I was kind of wary of them because, first of all, the promise is that you're going to give me a bag of money to trade with to make some money. All I got to do is pay you a couple $100, and that was with Forex. Pay you a couple $100 to buy an account, and I could possibly blow that account, and then I'd have to start over. But if I don't blow it, then I'll make all this money with the prop firms. All right. So I was like, nah, that's a little too good to be true, whatever the case may be. And then I started hearing these prop firms, going out of business, not paying people out, and all type of crazy stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, this is BS. I'm not even going to waste my time. This is while I'm trading my live accounts, whatever. But like I said, I started watching this kid, and I got to find his name because I like to give credit where credit's due. And he was talking about Topstep and, how he gets payouts and how he trades. And I started looking into Topstep, and, they've been around for a long time. It's not Forex, it's futures. So it's a more regulated industry. And like I said, I started doing my homework, and, they seem like a very good company. And for the cost of their combines, was way different from paying $250, with the Forex prop firms or whatever for X amount of dollars in their prop firm program. So I was like, what the hell? It can't be that bad. So again, did my research, found out that, they've been around. They have a lot of good reviews, Trustpilot or whatever the case may be. And, once I started trading with them, realized that they're really a good company, because even when something happens like a glitch to where people may have lost money, may not have lost money, they get to it ASAP. They resolve issues ASAP. And that's another thing I like with them. Customer service is on point. They're quick to take back losses that you may have had during maybe a glitch, whether you were affected or not that day. If you had a loss, they'll take that back. They'll give free accounts, or I should say free month, if there's something, all type of stuff. Good company. I'm very happy with them. But at the end of the day, they're in business to make money. So with that said, the system is designed for you to lose at the end of the day. Trading isn't difficult, but trading isn't easy. Just like with everything, the system is rigged against you per se, because they have to make money. Trading is a zero-sum game. Somebody has to lose in order for someone to win. And guess what? If I'm running a company, I'm trying to win. So long story short, a company like Topstep, while they are designed for you to lose, they're also designed for the best traders to prosper. And that's what they're looking for to trade on their live accounts, the best traders. So part of that is how the system is set up, I should say, for you to lose. I don't want to, start coming down on Topstep. It is what it is. But I say that, to kind of describe how I came into it, and why it took me so long to pass the combine, when I was a okay trader. And I'm happy that it happened, because it humbled me, because I learned so much trading. I should have been getting this education maybe on a demo account, but it started costing me money to learn that I really didn't know what I was doing, or I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing correctly, if that makes sense. So like I said, I came in thinking, I'm going to knock this out in a couple days to a week, because I got more capital. And what do we all say? Man, I could be a better trader, or I could make so much more money if I had more capital. Yeah, but if you're having more money is not going to make you a better trader. Anybody could win trades, but winning trades consistently, you have to have a couple of things in play. You have to be consistent. That's one. You have to have a proven strategy. You have to be disciplined. And obviously you have to know how to trade. And I was missing, I would say, all of those things for the most part, because I would get into these trades thinking, I'm going to get in, I just need to make 3,000 and my limit is 1,500 a day. So I'm going to take a big wild trade for $1,500, and I'm gonna pass the combine in 2 or 3 days, maybe 5, taking big trades. And I was doing it with no structure, no consistency, and I was just taking trades just to take trades, trying to win big. And then when you do that, you go on tilt. I could have passed the combine many a times, but once you're just doing crazy shit, trying to take big trades, trying to win the combine, and in 2 days, you're gonna lose. No matter how good you think you are, you may win, but you can't take that concept over into the live account once you pass your thing. Because that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, I'm just gonna get through this combine as fast as I can, just using any method that I can. And once I get to the live account, I'm going to pass it. Or I'm going to, use a better strategy, take my time and do things better. That's not how it works. You need to have that same mentality when you're actually trading the combine. And I had to learn that the hard way. It took me many, many tries, many resets. Like I said, I could have passed the combine a long time ago. At one point I was down, $200 to pass the combine. And on that closing day, I don't trade the evening session. and I decided to trade the evening session to say, oh, let me just get this quick 200. And then I took a loss of about 100 and something bucks. And you're like, oh, that's not much. It's just 100 and something. And then I took another loss in the, evening session. I don't trade that session. It's a very slow session and it's very frustrating. Where psychology comes into play, you're going to start doing things that you don't normally do. And that's part of it. Trading sessions that you don't trade. When it's trading too slow, you start doing things that you won't normally do. And so now I was 200 away from passing the combine. And then all of a sudden, now I'm 400. Well, I took a $400 loss. So now in the evening session, I'm $600 or more away from passing the combine. So I'm like, okay, let me stop. Let me just wait until the morning. And then the morning came, and then now I'm like, oh shit. Now I need to make up 600 and I want to pass the combine today. So now I get back into a messed up mindset, and I'm pushing the trades. I'm trying to find trades that don't exist. I'm forcing things, and I'm already down 600. And now I'm trying to make that back today and pass it today. And guess what? I started to take loss and loss and loss. And before you know it, now I'm back $1,500 away from passing the combine, that day. So now I get on tilt. So now I'm like, screw it, because one thing happens is, you get on tilt and you just let it run. I had a problem with setting my stop losses. That's another thing. Setting my stop losses, and I wouldn't set it. I'll just try to do the mental thing, and I wasn't disciplined enough. That's where discipline comes in. It would get past that stop, and I'm thinking, I don't want to take that loss because I don't want to start over. It should reverse at this point. And then we basically start trailing our stops, and then it get to a certain point to where now you're down a big amount, and then you're like, oh, what the hell? Might as well just let it go, because it's come this far and you're down this much, and you might as well just let it run. And then it never comes back, and then boom, you blow the account. That's happened way too many times with me. And that's just examples. I've taken trades where I made, half of the goal of the passing the combine in one trade, like $1,500 in one trade, and yeah, that's psychology, discipline, and having a real strategy. So I don't want to make this video too long. It's already a bit long. Like I said, you have to be on point when you're taking these combines. It's no joke. The system is set up against you, especially with the trailing stop losses. So when you have trailing stop losses, the more you make, the higher your stop loss, why am I saying stop losses? Trailing daily loss limits, I should say. So basically you have 2,000, so that keeps trailing up. So the more you make, let's say you're at you start at 50,000 and you have your maximum limit is 48. So if you make 51,000, then that becomes 49, and so on and so forth. So it's trailing you. So what happens is, if you're taking you're taking wins, you're making counts, and then you take a big loss, now it's not at 48 anymore. You might be at 52,000, but now your trailing stop is at 50,000. So it's not that you have a $4,000 cushion. You still have that 2,000, and then you're coming down. So it's easy to lose the account that way, because you're thinking you're closer, but as you start taking losses, those losses could definitely get you out of the game. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video. short. If you enjoyed the information, like, share, subscribe. When you're trading these combines, take your time, take base hits. Don't go for the home run. Trust me, you're going to pass it way faster taking base hits than trying to get home runs every time. And that's all I have for you guys today. Happy trading. If you want to learn my strategies and, you know, how I figured this thing out, just follow for my live trades. Okay. Take care.